Hello, everybody, and welcome to Late Night Football. Welcome to our transfer reaction show. And they should just call it a summer of hijacks because we have another one ongoing right now. And it's Chelsea this time. Again, we're trying to hijack the Marc Cucurella deal from Manchester City. And now, when I first heard it, I've got to be honest, when I first heard it, I thought this is agent talk, this is paper talk, trying to drive interest from City to act quicker, trying to make City, try to close the deal quicker. That was the reason that they did it. But then Fabrizio Romano has talked about it. There's quite a couple outlets are talking about it. So it does seem like Chelsea's interest at the moment, at least, is genuine in Marc Cucurella. I mean, these outlets can be wrong as well, so we don't know. And let's be honest, this is just a rumor at this point. There's been no official confirmation of any sort from anywhere. So for now, we're going to treat it as a rumor, but we're going to treat it as something that could happen. And just analyzing the speculation in the deal itself, at first I thought this is, it's a deal that it makes sense on the fact that Cucurella is a fantastic player. I think he's a good player, one of the best players, one of the best left backs in the league, of course. And it would make sense that clubs would be interested in him. A club like Chelsea would be interested in him. That makes sense. I was just thinking they've got Ben Chilwell, they've got Marcos Alonso. Albert Alonso is someone they want to sell, but he's not going to leave right now, considering Barcelona are trying to get players registered rather than signing new players. So he might not leave. So would they want to buy another left back before they've sold one of the left backs that they want to sell? Will they do that, particularly for that big of an amount? And I thought that this just looks a little bit weird. But then I thought, you know what? Correa can also play as a left centre back. He's played a lot of games as a centre back. I know Manchester United want him as a left back, but he can't play on the left of a back three, and that then just clicks right. And Chelsea do need centre backs, and I think Cucurella fits the bill of being a left-sided centre back in a back three, because what you often need in a back three is you need your wide centre backs to be comfortable playing centrally, but also out wide. Oftentimes teams get caught up in thinking you need three centre backs. You don't need three centre backs. You ideally want one centre back and two full backs who can play centrally, but most of the times these days anyway, teams play with two centre backs and one sort of full back centre back hybrid. So I think Cucurella fits that bill of being one of those full back centre back hybrids that he can play on the left hand side. So from that perspective, it's a good deal to do from Chelsea's point of view. And of course, he can also be a backup to Ben Chilwell as a left wing back if he ever needs to, because Ben Chilwell was had big issues with injury last season. Don't know what his level is going to be when he comes back, so they'll be happy to have Cucurella, as a sort of option when Chilwell is injured. They can play him as a left wing back. I think that would be good. He might play a lot of games at left wing back. He might play a lot of games at left centre back. So those things are good. So it makes sense from that perspective to want to do this deal. If the rumors are true, it makes logical sense to do it. The price tag is the issue, because I don't think he's worth 50 million pounds. You don't pay 150 million pounds for a left back who has had one good season in the Premier League. You don't do that. Manchester United do that because they're stupid. But big clubs like Chelsea don't generally do that. So or shouldn't do that really. It shouldn't be done. So I think 40 million pounds that City offered is a reasonable value for the player. The thing is, Chelsea will try to use Levi Colwill as a make weight, and again that makes sense because Levi Colwill is someone, if he is not rated by Chelsea and by Thomas Tuchel, then I think it's in the moment I think it's good to try to do a deal where they can kind of use him as a make weight to try to drive the price down. They can always buy him back later if he succeeds. So it's not something that I think is too much of an issue right now. So the only question is what his value is, because on the face of it, 40 million pounds plus Levi Colwill is a good deal to do. It's a perfect deal. It's a good deal to do. The thing is, what is for me, Levi Colwill shouldn't be worth more than 4-5 million pounds because he hasn't really played much for Chelsea. He's still a young player, that all of that. But English players are so overpriced. I mean, you've got youth players from Manchester City that are going for 10 million, 15 million pounds, 20 million pounds. They haven't even played that much. Some of them have never even played for City. Some of them have played very few games. They still send them for big amounts. So if Colwill is worth 10-15 million pounds, then you're getting into 55 million pound territory. 40 million plus 10-15 is 55 million pound territory. So how much can you reduce that price would depend on how much Brighton value Colwill, how much Chelsea value Colwill add, and how they can use that in between point. So maybe 30 plus Colwill is what Chelsea will be looking for. I think they'll be looking for that. I think maybe they will look at Brighton will probably want 35-40 plus Colwill. So I think that will be where that negotiation point is. Can the deal be done? They will definitely try to get it done fast. They want to get it done fast anyway. But we'll have to wait and see how it develops and how it progresses. But everything else, logically, it sounds like a rumor that makes sense. And sometimes that's all that you can say is that it makes sense. And so maybe that the interest is genuine. Remember, we've had reports in the past of certain people saying that their interest is genuine, but then suddenly it comes out later, well, they were never interested in them. So it happens as well. Journalists do get it wrong. I know, and even people like Fabrizio Romano do get it wrong. So we don't know yet whether it's true or not. But on the face of it, it looks like something that Chelsea would like to do and probably should be pursuing as well. So let me know in the comments. What do you think about this deal? Do you think it's one that makes logical sense, makes reasonable sense, sporting sense? What do you think of Levi Colwill possibly being used as a make weight in the deal? Do let me know in the comments. Always love to hear your thoughts and your opinions. I think it's sensible to do it, but Chelsea fans or other fans might have different ideas. And do you think this will spur City into moving fast and trying to get a deal done as well? Because there's that angle as well, that might be there. So we'll have to let me know if you think that that's what it is, or do you think City will go, well, if you're not getting him for 40, we're not buying him. Let me know what you think. And do remember to smash a like for Marc Cucurella and all the interest in him from all the big clubs like City and Chelsea. To smash a like for that. Of course, so hopefully he gets the move that he wants at the level that he wants. He wants to play Champions League football at the end of the day, and I think Chelsea is a great place to do it. I think it's a fantastic place to go to learn his trade at a high level. Hopefully, win a few trophies, but if not, he can still take another step and try and win the big trophies if he needs to. Yeah, it's a fantastic place to go, Chelsea, of course. And there's vacancies there. I mean, he plays left back, he plays left center back, so I think he'll always be playing and starting games. And I think that is something that will appeal to him. I don't think at City he will probably be in some ways a rotation option as well, because he's got Walker and Cancelo to try and dislodge to play. So maybe City is a little bit more attractive option from that perspective as well. But let me know in the comments what just smash a like for him now, and let me know what you think, of course. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. We appreciate your support. And we want to keep this channel growing. We're going to do hopefully do it's a bit of a slow day, slow time actually, but hopefully we'll do more videos, maybe more rumors and news will pick up now that the season is getting really close to starting. So make sure to subscribe to get notified as soon as videos drop. So please do that. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.